Ian, I know that you taught abroad in acting in France and Europe. Can you tell us how that culture is different than the American actors and film?
Well, at the time when I taught in France, I lived there for 6 months, and I taught theater and music, a little bit of musical bug in me as well. I play a number of instruments and had an opportunity to play with some well-known bands, and I had my own band in the late 70s for a while.
Nice.
And the experience, to answer your question, was the French at that time, well, even today, they're very creative, very open, very expressive, very vulnerable, and not a lot of hang-ups.
Right.
So with U.S., right? Well, U.S. is now kind of caught up to that.
Okay.
I mean, an example.
We're behind the times.
It's a beautiful dress. A dress like that 30 years ago wasn't worn out here, that type of thing. Because the French were leading in fashion, and style, and content, they were more open-ended to a lot of things in regards to the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
That's why.
More comfortable in their own skin.
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, not to say, well, you got to walk around topless like it is in Europe, but hey, you know, they're just more comfortable who they are.
Right.
They have a great sense of self.
Right.
Whereas now, because we live in more of a freer society, a lot more people are like that here in the U.S. And here in Clearwater, you know, top beach in the United States, you see some of the best, you know, bikini outfits and things that are going on, and promotions for, you know, Hawaiian Tropic and some of the other ones that promote that out. And Hulk Hogan's Beach,
Oh yeah,
there's a new place in Clearwater,
I've
right?
been there before. It's
Right.
fine.
Hogan's Beach,
Yeah.
that's right, and they have a number of contests that are out there that promote swimwear and things like that, and a few other things. So, yeah. So I think to answer your question, it was kind of like, for me, because they gave me that warmth and reception,
Right.
it helped me to best prepare. So when I did come back to the States, I was almost ahead of the game in regards to my performing as an actor, and then when I transformed that to in production, I worked behind the camera as well, and then also as an acting coach.
That's
So.
awesome. So you actually helped bring that more forward to the United States and help the actors feel more free.
Incidentally,
Yeah.
I just probably did my
On your
part.
small level.
Right,
Big level.
exactly. It's hard for me to kind of look outside and say, yeah, I started, I revolutionized it. I really probably didn't.
Right.
I just had an opportunity that allowed me and lend itself to the support of the people that were freer for me to be able to work with open-minded people.
Right.
You know, that's why I say, as an actor, you have to keep your minds open to a lot of opportunities. You know, you have to have your own certain scruples about certain things. But
Parle français?
oh, oui, d'accord. Un peu.
Je parle français un peu.
Oh, ok. D'accord. Tout le monde est jeune, hein? Oui, oui, oh. I'm getting all flustered here.
I know, me too.
And so,
It's getting hotter.
Yeah, it's right here. Yes.
Oh, you
I feel like Chevy Chase in Christmas Vacation.
Oh my God, that's awesome. That movie is my favorite.
Oh, there you go. So, again, going back to that, it just helps me to, like I said, if I can just do my part that allows people to be extremely vulnerable. I've been very fortunate with all my classes, and even again last night in Orlando, that I had a lot of students that just kind of cut through the mustard. And I said, you know, I was so blessed. I threw my head back after about the 6th actor that was doing their monologues. I said, man, I just love this class. And they all looked at me like, well, why? And I said, you guys are making my job so much easier. Because all I have to do is just kind of mold and shape and fine tune it.
Right.
And I really didn't have to throw too much at them to give them any kind of a complex, because they were giving a lot of themselves to the art and to the craft.
Exactly.
There are one or two that I really have to dig deep with and really work with, and that's okay, but everyone benefits by that. And I'm going to be challenging them with new materials. Exactly. So with new materials and things like that, the classes will go far. And you know, like I said, I had some inquiries regarding Miami as well, and you know, that's a very open city. You know, that's the South Beach.
I know, that is awesome.
Yeah.
Actually, my daughter performed down there, and I just love the culture. Do you plan on traveling beyond, or if anybody wants you to do the acting classes in another state, would you be willing to do that? Or?
I'd have to negotiate their commitment level.
Okay.
I'd have to make sure that let's say, for example, there would have been some inquiries regarding going to Atlanta. And there were some people that had done some work with Tyler Perry's people, and my name got dropped up there. So I would have to probably see if I were to fly up there. You know, we'd have to work out all the particulars to do that. Yeah, I'd be kind of committed. Again, I'd have to kind of prioritize because I have a couple of film projects that I'm hoping to get off the ground this next year, along with the showcase. Oh, that's the other thing too. Within my acting classes, we will be developing one act, so do some showcases to bring in people like Don Reese and Bobby Hill and Ellen Jacoby and top name casting people and actors to come see the work. So it gets these people jobs. You understand? It's not just about taking my class, it's getting them prepared to go out and get the work.
Well, we'll get testimonies from you after you take his classes as well. We'll come back.
Yes, yes.
Okay, you want to give us a close?
Yes, I'm Michelle Turner.
She's wearing
it was
clothes.
great
Sorry.
interviewing
Even Stevens?
Even
Hey,
Stevens,
I've heard that before.
Ian Stevens, and you could tell he has a great sense of humor.
I
You
do.
would love to take acting
Where?
classes from him.
Yes.
It's in there somewhere.
I'm Michelle Turner reporting live.
And
from
I'm
Dog
Ian, and I'm
Racing.
Ian. Ha, 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 ha. Kiss Carol.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, Starlight Majesty.